Hello guys, so today I'm going to talk about 3 facts of nanotechnology that you might not know before. But what is nanotechnology? Let me Google it. So, nanotechnology defines the branch of technology that deal with the dimensions and tolerances of less than 100 nanometers. But how small is 100 nanometer? So 1 nanometers is equal to 0.000. Maybe you got it yourself. Nanotechnology present in your everyday gadgets like computers and mobile phone. Some of you might know that already, but we're going to talk about something that you might not know before. Fact number 1, your t-shirt might be fighting bacteria right now. So now let's talk about your clothes. And I'm not talking about fashion, I'm talking about how your clothes might be quietly killing bacteria while you're living out your life. And this isn't science fiction, this is nano silver. Some modern fabrics, especially like sportwears, throw shirts, socks, even bed sheets, are infused with like silver nanoparticles, which are literally just tiny particles of pure silver. So how does silver fight bacteria? Well, silver has been used for thousands of years as natural antimicrobial. The ancient Greeks and Romans used silver vessel to keep water fresh even before antibiotics existed. Silver was also used to clean wounds in the past. But now, thanks to nanotechnology, scientists have taken silver and shrunk it down to the nanoscale, and we're talking about less than 100 nanometers across. But how does it destroy them? Silver nanoparticles attack bacteria in several ways. First, they bind to the bacterial cell membranes, making it leaky and unstable. Second, they release the silver ions, which can interfere with enzymes inside the bacteria, basically shutting down their internal system. So what does that mean for your t-shirt? It means it's doing more than just covering your torso. It's acting like a tiny force field against odor causing bacteria. That's why some shirts can go a couple of wears without smelling, not because you're extra clean, but because the bacteria never had a chance to grow in the first place. Fact number 2, your sunscreen is clear because of the nanotech.
Ever tried putting on a sunscreen and ended up looking like someone just pasted concrete on your face? Yep, so if you remember those thick, pasty sunscreens, you know the struggle. But why did sunscreen use to turn us all ghostly white in the first place? Back then, sunscreens were made with big particles of minerals like zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. These minerals are awesome at blocking harmful UV rays, the main villain that damages your skin and causes sunburn. But because the particles were so big, they also scattered visible light, kind of like a million tiny disco balls reflecting sunlight off your face. The result? They're not so fashionable, very bright and a very white layer deposited on your pretty face. Scientists thought, hey, what if we just makes the particles way smaller? And you guess what? They did. By shrinking zinc oxides and titanium dioxide particles down to nano size, that's less than 100 nanometers across, the particles became invisible to the naked eyes. Small enough to let the visible light pass right through, but still strong enough to block those nasty UV rays. Today's sunscreen still offers serious protection, but no more chalky ghost face vibes. You just squeeze it out, rub it in, and it disappears. And your skin stays protected and at the ready. So the next time you're heading out in the sun, remember, thanks to the nanotechnology, you can stay safe, stay stylish, stay confident, and enjoy the sunshine without looking like that lady from the garage.
Fact number 3, your shoes might be mudproof.
Imagine a world where your clothes and shoes can stay dry and clean no matter the conditions. Thanks to nanotechnology, traditional fabrics easily absorb water, mud, and dirt. Because their surfaces, although microscopically rough, are not designed to resist liquid infiltration. However, engineers have developed super hydrophobic coatings that use nanomaterials to transform these surfaces. Typically, silica nanoparticles with diameter of 10 to 100 nanometers are applied to create nanoscale surface roughness, which is critical for trapping air pockets. This induces what surface scientists call the Cassie-Baxter state, where water droplet rests mostly on air instead of solid material, drastically minimizing the liquid-solid contact area. As a result, water and mud cannot stick, instead beating up and rolling off under gravity or slight movement. To further enhance the repellency, a thin layer of low surface energy compounds such as fluorinated silanes or PTFE-based polymer is applied over the raft nano layer. A perfect example of this approach is found in the recent work in which the group enhanced textile water repellency using hollow silica nanoparticles combined with octadecyl tricollosilane or OTS. In their study, the hollow silica nanoparticles created a true nanoscale roughness across the fabric fibers, while the OTS molecules formed a dense hydrophobic monolayer. This dual structure resulted in fabrics achieving super hydrophobic behavior with static water contact angles greater than 150 degrees, meaning that water droplets bounce and roll off the surface with minimal contact. The strategies mimics the lotus effect observed in nature, where hierarchical micro and nanostructured leaves naturally repel water and self-clean. Today, nanotech coatings inspired by these principles are already being applied commercially. Products like never wet spray coatings, nanotech treated clothing, and ultra ever dry industrial surfaces utilize similar designs, pairing nano-engineered textures with hydrophobic chemistry. These coatings are typically invisible, lightweight, and highly effective, though durability against abrasion and washing remains an active research area. This fusion of nanomaterials engineering and chemical surface science not only enhances comfort, cleanliness, and durability in everyday clothing, but also hold promise for sustainable self-cleaning fabrics in the future. As research continues, we may soon wear clothes that never stain, never soak, and require far less washing.
And that's the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoy.